Hey guys, I'm That Fat Guy. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I am out on my lunch break, just having a bit of a stroll, getting some of those steps up. And you know what I freaking hate is when you walk up to an oval which looks dry, right? And you start walking on it, you get a little way into it, and then suddenly it gets like super wet and muddy because it's got very poor drainage, and you're there in your runners and it dries out the wall. I don't know why, but it just does. And you gotta, you can either turn around and go back the way you came, or you can just keep plowing through it. I opted to keep plowing through it. Still, didn't take away from the fact that it annoyed the shit out of me. Anyway, yeah, just having a bit of a stroll. Thank you to everyone who had replied back to my frequently asked question video. That got a lot of likes and a lot of comments. I was quite surprised. So thank you guys. And it turns out you guys like the me being honest, which is great, because with me you don't get any sort of act or routine. You get a lot of vloggers that are like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I'm so excited to do everything. No. No, this is just a daily vlog of my life, and what you see is what you get. Although I try to be positive most days and everything like that, because you don't need to hear about all my problems. But for the most part, everything you get is unfiltered. Even with filters, it couldn't help this. But yeah, this is would be the last day of my first weekend from home. Whoa! Fuck. Another one. I tell you what's one thing we get heaps of out my way is lifted patrols, lifted Land Cruisers. They are so freaking loud, between their cut-off exhausts and like absolute crazy off-road tires that are incredibly loud. It's just like, why? Leave it at home, get a daily. And then you get the flat tray utes. We get heaps of them, and usually they've got steelies on the back, but this one doesn't. What was I getting at? Filters. Oh yes, end of the week. Yeah, today is Friday. It is the end of the week for my first full week of working from home. And you know what? There's so much traffic around here. But you know what? It is interesting. You kind of like, the thing I found most is that I have a harder time switching off from my work day at home than what I do when I'm out at the office. So like, usually, like, as soon as I like kind of take that step out of the office door, it's like leave everything at work. But because my workplace is my home now, I'm more inclined to think, I could have finished off that report, or could have done a few more emails, or I need to sort through this and that. And I'm having a hard time getting that disconnect, like the ability to switch it off. And I feel like more inclined to start early and stay late because I have the ability to do so. And yeah, I just got to get through that. Otherwise, it's been good. I haven't really had any technical issues. Stuff has gone without a hitch. Thanks, mate. Getting out mowing the lawn, good on you. Keeping the exercise going. But this is a loud street. Seriously, if you live on this street, and one guy on Instagram, he said, I saw you walking down my street, and this is his street. Mate, your street's loud. Oh man. it's not really, but it just so happens that when I'm walking down it, there's cars every 2 seconds and guys with the lawnmower. But yeah. So, what was I getting at? Oh yes, working at home. Sorry, this video is like all over the place, so I do apologize. Yeah, so look, it is something that I am enjoying. It's certainly saving me money on, you know, fuel and transport costs and all of that. I've been pretty good to keep out of the pantry and not have any like foods that are on the no-no list. That's because I've been treating it much like my work day, taking my man bars with me upstairs and such like that. But yeah, hopefully I can keep that up, because that's working for me really well. But hopefully, like in the future, like next year, my little girl's going to start going to primary school, and they've got like very different hours than daycare. And when it comes to her and her schooling, I don't want her to go to before school care and after school care. And if your kids do that, you know, and you can't avoid it, I don't want to take anything away from that at all. You got to do what you got to do. But if I can avoid that, I would like to avoid that, because it is a long day. And when they're learning, like when they're learning more things, like things that actually require thought, not like finger painting and, you know, building things with blocks. I'd rather, you know, her just either do one or the other or neither. So if I can, you know, do well at this now, and then my workplace consider next year I could do working from home, that'll be great, because then I don't need to reduce my hours too much. I can drop her off at school, and if she needs to do some after school care, that's fine. Or I can potentially pick her up and, you know, do what may have you. But yeah, that's that. Hopefully it all goes well, and hopefully the bank does consider doing this, because they originally were thinking about it, but like for a couple years ahead. But because of the coronavirus, everything has been kind of accelerated. And yeah, hopefully that's it becomes a permanent change. Maybe I should do a petition. Well, what can you do, guys? What can you do? Anyway, how much longer have I got left? I've got just about 11 minutes, so I'll start to head back now. Yeah, so I do appreciate every single one of you that is on my channel and does comment and like and has subscribed. What I plan on doing over the weekend is I'm going to be doing a well, I want to, whether I do it or not, that's another thing. I want to do fat guy aerobics and have like a workout workout routine for at home when you're in isolation. And once a week I also want to go through like my comments like on Instagram and YouTube, and you know, just run through them on a video, like not all of them but just some of them, and call you guys out, say, you know, thank you so much, and, you know, expand on the comments. So if you have any questions or anything like that I want to, you know, that you want me to answer, just put it in the comments, and I will get to it. You know, I may reply back as a comment, but then I'll probably put it in the video as well, because some of you guys have some great insights and great questions that unless someone was on that particular video and looking at the comment section, they wouldn't see the question nor the answer. Or just, you know, or you guys also have very good statements and comments and suggestions. So I want to make sure that you guys are aware that I see these, I recognize these, and I answer them. But yeah, look, I've rambled for so long. It's 11 minutes. Can you believe it? And if it's not an 11-minute video, that means I've chopped out bits and pieces. But look, I really do appreciate your time. You have yourself a awesome Friday night. I'll see you all tomorrow for tomorrow's installment of That Fat Guy's Weight Loss Journey 2020. Love you guys.